Hello, friends. Welcome back. Most people wait for January 1st to change their lives, but smart people start now. Do you want to be ahead of 99% of people in 2026? Do you feel lost right now? Do you feel like you are wasting your potential? I know that feeling. 2 years ago, I was completely lost. But then I discovered a simple system. It is not magic. It is just 6 simple habits. In this video, I will share the exact checklist that saved my life. This is not just a story. It is a blueprint for your future. Are you ready to rewrite your story? Let's begin. My name is David. If you met me 2 years ago, you would not recognize me. I was 30 years old, but I felt like I was 80. I lived in a small, messy apartment. I hated my job. I had no savings. My health was terrible. Every evening, I came home, ordered fast food, and watched TV until midnight. I looked at successful people on social media and felt jealous. Why are they so lucky? I thought. Why is my life so hard? I was waiting for a miracle. I thought that one day someone would come and save me, but nobody came. One rainy night, I looked in the mirror. I saw a tired, unhappy man, and I realized the hard truth. If I don't change, my life will stay this way forever. That night, I made a decision. I took a piece of paper and wrote, Project 2026. I decided to change my life one habit at a time. The first thing I changed was my morning. I used to wake up late, check my phone immediately, and rush to work stressed. I started habit number 1, win the morning. I set my alarm for 6 a.m., and here's the strict rule: no phone for the first hour. Instead of checking Instagram, I drank a large glass of water. I made my bed. This sounds small, right? But making your bed is a psychological trick. It's your first task of the day, and you completed it. It gives you a small feeling of pride. It tells your brain, I am in control today. By the time I left for work, I felt calm and ready. I was not reacting to the world. I was leading it. My body was weak. I got tired just walking up the stairs. I knew I needed to exercise, but I hated the gym. So I started habit number 2, the 20-minute sweat. I told myself, David, you don't have to be an athlete. You just have to move. Every day I did 20 minutes of exercise at home. Sometimes I did push-ups, sometimes I went for a quick run. It didn't matter what I did, it only mattered that I did it. After 2 weeks, something amazing happened. My energy came back. I didn't feel sleepy in the afternoon anymore. My brain was sharper. I felt happier. I learned that energy is not something you have, it is something you create by moving. I realized that my body was getting stronger, but my mind was still empty. I was consuming junk food for my brain, silly videos, celebrity news, negative news. So I started habit number 3, feed your mind. I replaced Netflix with books. I made a rule, read 10 pages every day. Just 10 pages. It takes about 15 minutes. I read books about psychology. I read books about money. I read biographies of great people. Do you know that if you read 10 pages a day, you read 12 books a year? Most people don't read a single book after high school. This habit gave me new ideas. It improved my vocabulary. It changed how I saw the world. I stopped complaining about problems and started looking for solutions. At work, I was always distracted. I checked my email every 5 minutes. I talked to colleagues. I was busy, but I was not productive. I adopted habit number 4, deep focus. I chose the most important task of the day. I turned off my phone, I put on my headphones, and I worked on that one task for 90 minutes. No interruptions, no excuses. The results were shocking. I finished more work in those 90 minutes than I usually did in a whole day. My boss noticed. He said, "David, you are on fire lately." 6 months later, I got a promotion and a raise. Focus is the new superpower in a distracted world. I was making more money, but I was still broke. Why? Because I spent money on things I didn't need to impress people I didn't like. I started habit number 5, the 50-30-20 rule. It's a simple way to manage money. 50% of my income went to needs, like rent, food, bills. 30% went to wants, like entertainment and hobbies, and 20% went to savings and investments. Before I spent a single dollar, I put that 20% away. I stopped buying expensive coffee. I started cooking at home. Watching my savings account grow gave me peace of mind. I wasn't stressed about money anymore. I felt free. Finally, the most important habit for my happiness. I used to go to bed worrying about tomorrow. What if I fail? What if something goes wrong? I started habit number 6, evening gratitude. Every night before I closed my eyes, I took a notebook. I wrote down 3 things I was grateful for that day. They were simple things. 1, the sun was shining. 2, I had a good lunch. 3, my friend called me. This habit rewired my brain. Instead of scanning the world for problems, I started scanning the world for blessings. I went to sleep with a smile, and I woke up with a smile. You cannot be stressed and grateful at the same time. 1 year passed. I looked in the mirror again. The man looking back at me was different. He was fit, he was smiling, he was confident. My bank account was healthy, my career was growing. My mind was peaceful. I didn't win